nights. I guess we're all here. Look at us. Look at the three of us. Wow. It's a miracle of miracles.
Well, you look excited. I can tell that. So what do you got on the deal for the day, there, Mr. A?
I'm trying to win the Powerball because I don't want to work no more.
Well, you're gonna have to work. If you win the Powerball, that means you just got to start working because you got to manage that kind of cheese.
Yeah, but I manage that away.
Well, okay.
Get me a wealth management team. Y'all won't. You'll see me, but you won't see me.
Get him on wealth. So did anybody figure out? I guess who was the last one? Wednesday night. I guess it's about 10 people won the short numbers, a couple million. I'd be happy with just that. I think it said they named the states. I read it this morning. I can't remember now. California, Wisconsin, a few other states that people hit. I guess you get 5 numbers. You get about 1 million or 2 million or something like that.
Yeah, Saturday night was the last one, and
so it's tonight.
Tonight's the one. Tonight is the drawing. Which I need to go after this then.
Tonight's the drawing? Damn it, man. I'm rushing home to y'all. I should have stopped by the store.
You were going down that road. You were not rushing. Let's be honest here. We know that traffic was bad.
1.55. I bought me a couple today. So all I spent was $4. That's all I was doing. I spent $5 actually, but I just had 4 or 2 Powerballs. So
just update that will when you win. That's all I'm saying. Don't let the government take it. You can control your own. You can control your own assets.
Don't let the government. It's pretty wild though. Those numbers. But I was reading what they do, raise the odds up so that's why these things keep getting so high, because they're saying like, do we just have a massive one a few months, Black?
Yeah, just a little over 1 billion. The odds got changed so they'll roll over and get more and get bigger. But yeah, the last one was just shy of one.
So that means that the Powerball people are making more money.
They always do.
Yeah, it's a lottery.
Hey, I just thought I'd ask. Yeah, they put all the bootleg Bolito people out of business.
They're making so much money, and yet education doesn't make any money. But anyway, because
you can't. No, you knew when I'm older than you guys. When I was growing, they used to play the numbers in the Black community, but they killed the numbers. The numbers was really the lottery. Now you don't do it no more because everybody paid the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Don King got his start. He's a numbers runner in Cleveland. Even Malcolm said he sold numbers. You read his autobiography. That was a lottery until the lottery came along and put all of them out of business.
They just saw how much money you can make.
Yeah,
taking money from poor people. Well, not taking, giving it willingly.
Yeah, they just throw the number wheel up on the season. They had the bunch of balls in a bag, look like lottery numbers, and shake the ball up. Somebody have a woman reach in there and get it, and that's the number. I've seen that before too. At the lottery, but not anymore. Anyway, that's just sorry.
If you win, if anybody wins, and we ain't here next week, you'll know why.
All right, that'll do right there. Okay.
So what's this this help wanted sign? Florida hanging help wanted signs. What are we seeing that we got a shortage because no one can come across the border? I mean, I'm sorry. Or did
Yeah, I mean that's basically what they're saying is that a lot of the people that do some of the work here in the state are undocumented, are people that come here and work and send money home, then eventually go back home. But now people are so afraid they're not coming. So you're shortage of people to do like the
so nobody to clean your house, nobody
to harvest different things.
Fruit, nobody to work in the kitchen in the back. Because half the people out here complaining about it ain't gonna do it themselves.
No, nobody. American people don't want to do that anymore. Long time ago.
Then you want to complain about somebody you hire, and then you get mad at them and send them back.
That's the world we're living in right now, and that's why I saw that article. I said, and I read. I said, there you go. You can think our boy. I can't think of his name right now.
White shoes.
You can think a lot of boys, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
White
you brought it up.
Well, I saw it on the list. So
yeah, but
I could contribute to that.
Yeah, because I read it. It was a great article. The numbers and what he talked about it, and makes sense. And then I was reading about this whole thing about this border deal. So that was a time like there was always been people coming into the country legally working in the United States, right? Picking the fruits and what was doing. And I had people that worked for me, and I was in California. They live here, they work, and they send their money home to their families and stuff like that. it was easy to go back and forth. And then this article I was reading, Connection, that said during the early 80s, I guess during the Reagan administration, when they started putting the blocks on the border, so people who came here illegal were afraid to go back and forth because they thought they couldn't get back in, so they started to stay. That was a time when people was coming back and forth, coming to work or sending money home, because a dollar's worth way more than a peso. You make a few dollars, that's, you can stay here, work for a few months, and then you set. I've had guys work for me that lived in the Philippines and worked, come in and did in the car business, then send the money home, and then go work for a few months and go back to the Philippines. So we kind of created this monster. Now he's 40 years in, so it's insanity. But anyway, but you can't. You want your fresh berries, huh? You want your the lettuce,
the avocado.
Those are the people that's doing the work. But you can't get them out. So it's, go down the street and try to hire somebody to go to pick some stuff for you here in the United States. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. So anyway, that's the issue. That's what I thought was interesting. That's why I threw it in there. My bad.
No, it's hard. It's a legit thing. People always complain about it, but don't want to do this. It's hard back-breaking work.
Here's the thing with that. That part of it really never comes up. It's a sensationalized thing. They always say. They're taking your job. Say, what job? You taking a job from somebody who out there like picking strawberries? You go to the strawberry.
I read a comment just a few minutes ago when I was looking at this topic from Rick Roth. He's a fruit and vegetable farmer in Belgrade and also a Republican state representative. And his quote is, "No American wants to work harvesting crops and doing manual labor. So we need a guest worker program. The problem is they need to update the program to allow for workers year round and give employers more flexibility." Man, what does that mean?
Well, they've demonized the people. That's the problem. They had something similar to that. Because people wanted to go back home, and the money would go further. You know what I mean?
It would.
So we basically created that problem. That's just anyway.
You talk bad about somebody and then are shocked when they don't come back.
I mean, when I was down in on the west coast of Florida, working, and I saw a guy, and I saw the same thing in California too. Now that I think about it, a truck driver had on his window. He's a Hispanic guy, had on his window, "Born and raised in America. I am American." On his window, so people won't stop him and question him, and they still gonna stop him and question him, that. But it's just the fact that you have to announce, "Look, I got my papers, man. You ain't gotta yell at me, throw stones at my truck because you see a couple Mexicans inside of it, man. Leave me alone."
That's the world we live in. Because
just trying to do an honest day's work.
The sensationalism you get in our media is what does that. So. And people can't address what the real problem is, so they just blaming somebody else for their own shortcomings. Anyway, that's just.
Well, when we get them back out in the orchards and the groves and the harvesting, we'll see who turn around. Let them little. Remember? I mean, I'm gonna date myself. We were early teens out there in the grove ourselves. Ain't none of these teens doing that now. They can't TikTok in the grove. Hell, actually let them go out in the grove. Maybe they will TikTok in the grove. Maybe they will be picking oranges, TikTok, and make a game out of it. Maybe that's what we should do, harvesting a TikTok challenge.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Go ahead.
Who hurt you?
Ain't nobody hurt me, man.
Social media. You've been ranting for social media since last week. Jesus.
I think every time I look at social media in the morning, it's like I wake up and choose violence.
Well, maybe choose something else,
right? No, but he's correct. Even the violence, and also your news stuff is always violent.
There's no positive. So I just stopped. I stopped looking. I stopped watching, and just. I mean,
and I don't know where my algorithm comes from now, because every day I see some black man getting beat up, and I say I don't want to see this every day.
That's your algorithm. I know where it's coming from. You watch one too many of them.
Yeah, so
I'm surprised you didn't have that chunk. I'm surprised you had that chunky girl from last week on your algorithm. Looked up, or the girl eating the shark.
I got to change the stuff and get some happy stuff.
Yeah, mine is full of puppies now. Puppies doing stupid stuff. Cause I got to return. A challenged dog.
Oh, jeez. What's wrong with you?
Everything.
Listen, it's out here.
Nobody hurt me.
Yeah. Let's go back to picking some peas.
Now we're going back to picking
Collards.
fruit again and cotton and peas. What?
Look, he's thinking about a garden. Anybody? That's just easy stuff. That you
No,
talking about.
Got the Plant City. Go pick some strawberries and garden.
Look,
I picked strawberries before, so that's no fun because it's
I picked
backbreaking work.
strawberries.
None of it's fun. I too.
Oranges. I did it all as well.
Yeah, none of it's fun.
And I immediately realized this ain't what I needed to be doing in my life, and I made some adjustment pretty damn quick.
I made adjustment fast.
Getting out of here. Wait, y'all want me to stay well and do what? And wake up at what time? And get home when? And how much am I making?
From KC to KC.
So here's just a side question on that. Because, with the freezing stuff we have, and the orange industry is moving further and further south, right? You don't really see locally, like where we grew up.
Well, they all got houses now, so you can get a job carrying the lumber for the builders and stuff like that. So the housing population took over Central Florida, this whole area here. There's nowhere to grow any crops yet. If you go a little further south, there's other things, but...
Yeah, but you got to get south now.
Yeah, but and then going, you know what? This is the topic right here now. You got me heated a little bit. So, of course, like I'm on Nextdoor and all that stuff like that, right? And it's funny how you see people complaining about, they had this worker next door and, I know that they're undocumented. First of all, it's none of your business. So stay out of other folks' business. But number two, I saw this one thing. Some girl, not Hispanic, I'm just going to say it like that, was complaining that she need help. Send me some money. I'm staying over this hotel. If I don't get X amount by Friday, they're gonna kick me out of my motel. So a guy politely said, "Hey, there's day labor over here. I just got a couple guys on. They went out for some day labor. You could do some day labor and get this done." This little woman, girl, whatever, grown woman, no kids. She goes, "Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go over to Home Depot. I don't want to carry no lumber. I don't want to do that." Then what do you want to do, girl? You don't want to work at fast food.
Why is she living in a motel with no women? Why is she living in a motel? First of all,
she moved down here. She moved down here from Maryland or something like that. Thought it was gonna be easy to get a job, but she said the only job she could get was working at McDonald's, and they only paid $15 an hour. I'm like, woman.
So she begging online.
Online, asking people for the money, and I'm like, nah. So now you just shot yourself in the foot. You just told everybody you want to work. You just want to live off of. And boy, they went in on her quick. They went in on her.
She better look out for somebody better find them and have her turning tricks, huh?
What? She be missing a kidney. You know how much them things go for right now?
Yeah, that's true too.
Shoot, man. I mean,
that's our world.
That's our world, though. So, which leads me to this next topic I see you got up here about what do you mean they just come in and take a selfie and leave? Are we talking about tourists now?
Yeah. Oh, tourists, they mad with the tourists right now. Because it's not only this country, but other countries too, says people are just coming into 1 million areas, trample the place down, take a bunch of selfies and leave.
Well, they're doing more than just trampling the place down. They're vandalizing. They're marking place up, which is so disrespectful in my opinion. You may let somebody go up to Washington Memorial and spray paint something or carve their name in something. Let's see what's going to happen, boy. You'll have the whole right wing on you, hung you before the end of the day.
So you heard of the Terracotta Warriors, right? In the museum in China. Yes. So this one guy, American kid, goes to China. Was he in China? Yeah. Stole a thumb, a hand, or something off one of the Terracotta Warriors.
Wait, was he doing this on social media to get some clout?
I just know they
caught him. Doesn't matter.
World of heat. But people do so. I don't understand.
I don't know why people are doing this. I mean, like when the cameras went down in Vegas a couple weeks ago, where they couldn't get anything done, people swimming in the Bellagio pool. I mean, the Bellagio fountain. I mean, what's up with that? Because there's no security tapes or anything. So now you got a bunch of tourists swimming in the fountain at Bellagio. Really?
So we have no manners and no.
With zero manners. You just disrespect everything.
Everything.
But that's what again, social media didn't hurt me. But this is what social media did.
Oh my god!
Let me
You
go jump
sound
in
like
this and
that.
film it.
Here's the thing. I get what
Am I
you're
on that
saying,
horse?
but
Can I get off it?
you sound like the angriest old man on your front yard talking about get here.
I'm not angry.
Get
I'm not
together."
angry at all. I mean, you can.
But no,
put
it's the
positive
climate in the
stuff out
country
there.
too. The politicians disrespect with each other. People say anything on television these days. Anything, we're out of control. We have no respect. They got no respect for the military. They got no respect for nothing. Everything is just we go in.
And
the
you're
hell in the
absolutely
handbasket.
right. These people are, and that's all I see. I was at the park, and I saw a family. We were at dinner. I saw a family of 7 people, not talking to each other. All their heads down, characters and stuff going, fireworks going off, blah blah. Ain't nobody looking up except for this one girl, and she just wanted to take a selfie with it and turn around and went back to her phone. I'm like, why? We can't live in the moment anymore. You just can't do it. Just can't do it. I mean, can't we be like CD over at the Earth, Wind, and Fire concert, just dancing himself off in his little salmon pink shirt? I mean, can't we just be happy and just enjoy the moment?
I'm pretty sure
watch?
somebody got him on social media. He just didn't get on his own social media. Let's be clear. He viral. He don't even know it.
What about this? Did you see this last little chick who went up to another cliff girl, went up to this cliff trying to take a selfie and stepped 1, 2 and just fell to her death? Another one.
That's a normal occurrence.
What about the one who went and stuck his hand trying to get a picture with the gorilla? The gorilla just snatched his arm and just held him at the gate. I'm like, that's what you get. I hope you eat your phone.
You be on Tribe TV too much, man. Listen, so what is this? The decline of civilization? The end of the world days?
Listen, man, you don't have to drive out there like we do. You don't see the road rage I see on a daily basis, man. I'm just trying not to get shot.
I know people have gotten killed because of road rage, man. I know people. I know what's going on out there. I'm just saying. But are we just throwing our hands up? That's it. It's over.
You can't even throw your hands up because they take that as a sign of aggression.
Yeah.
I was out in Atlanta, dude throwing gang signs at me, and I'm like smiling, just driving, and I'm like, I'm gonna ignore him. And then he just slams in front of me and was like, throwing up more gang signs. I'm like, look, man, I'm going over here. You can continue. I'm sorry you think I cut you off. Let's keep on moving, because when you pull that gun off, I'm running your ass over.
Well, okay, you guys are scared of me now.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. You need a hug,
dude. Why you? What's the stay he snuck in about the dancing himself with the pink shirt? Anyway, so no, right?
You like that? He's smooth like that sometimes. Sometimes. He said it was salmon.
I did say salmon first though.
But it was.
But that's the one thing. I'm gonna be in Europe soon in a little bit, and I'm gonna enjoy myself, man. I'm gonna go to the site. I ain't gonna be standing there messing with somebody's castle and drawing on no walls. I really respect you. When you go to places, just like when you go to your grandma or your mama's house, you ain't going over there to smash.
They always said Americans don't have no manners.
Zero manners.
And they say the some Asian countries got that way too. It's what's the word? Is it privileged or?
Might be privileged. Yeah, it's privileged.
Privileged.
You can't do that to me. I'm an American.
Yeah.
That means they do it worse.
You get over there, right? Just like, remember not even a couple months ago, I think she just got home. Girl over there arguing with
the girl in Dubai.
Yeah, with the rental car guy. What they do? Throw her ass in jail. And what she do? Well, you can't do this to me. Oh, watch. You gonna sit here for 2 months. Watch. You go home when we tell you to go home.
And it was in the way she tell it was like it was about really nothing. They was searching her. She had something that she probably gave some attitude.
Went off. There, you can't yet. Well, I hate to say it like this. Women can't yell at another man, especially a man in authority. So you know what? That's berate. You gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today.
People don't know not to berate anybody. You don't.
You just don't. Not in public like that.
You de-escalate the situation and get out of it. That's how you do it
as quickly as you can.
Can I just get on this plane and get the hell out of these? Because I don't want to be those kind of countries anyway. They laws are too barbaric for me.
But not only that, you get in one of these other countries' jails, you don't know what's gonna happen to you.
Exactly. What
your ass might end up in Siberia somewhere slinging snow rocks
forever. Slinging snow rocks.
They'll never find.
Is that good?
Anyway,
is that good?
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we're done with the round for this section. Let's go on something happy. Tell me please better.
What you mean talking about this $1.55 billion that I can't play tonight because I'm stuck here with y'all?
Well, we already talked about it, so let's see.
You realize the drawing is not to like 10:30. You could leave. This thing's not going that long.
I get in my house.
Okay. By the way, Gene, what happened?
Geez. All right, I'm done.
The thing is, the article about the NFTs.
I did not read it, but what you need to know about the NFTs are
Is
dead.
it dead? They're saying it's
NFTs are over. Look, when NFTs came out, 10 years ago or so, it was non-fungible. Did I say that right? Yeah. When that came out, it was like a unique thing. You got one of you're the digital holder of this and that.
Yeah.
Then
It was dumb as heck.
Everybody wanted to do it. I mean, when the who was it? Sotheby's, they came out with the Gorilla one, and they sold like $20 million worth of it. 95% of all NFTs right now are absolutely worthless.
Worthless. People are really pissed off. The guy tried to sue Sotheby's to get their money back because they know they got screwed on.
Yeah.
It's like the from the early night. Remember the Pet Rock for the early 2000s?
Yeah.
What's the other one? Beanie Baby?
Beanie
Baby was a crazy. I don't know if you watched that movie, but that was a whole crazy. He screwed his own self. Yeah, but non-fungible tokens, man, they done. I'm sorry. If you were I remember even our radio show hosts. A lot of radio show hosts had their own. Like the Breakfast Club had theirs. Everybody, and at one point we were looking at, hey man, man, that is worthless.
Yeah,
you know
worthless.
What? Give me the $5.
Yeah, give me the $5. Hey, anyway.
Yeah, but ownership of digital assets, anybody can make them now. It's just like when Bitcoin and stuff came out. When Bitcoin hit that big old high, sitting at $50,000-$60,000, we had our own relatives telling us, man, you should have got it from the beginning. Yeah, but y'all got in it way too late. Now that stuff worth $20,000. So if you
that happened in 2000 with the .com. I was telling guys at work, I said, dude, you buying at the apex. You're a little late.
You don't do that. You get
bubble's
in
gonna
and you
burst
get out.
and you're done.
And then everybody wanted coins, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, this coin, that coin. Now them coins worth a fraction of not even a fraction of a penny.
You don't even hear anything about it anymore. Nope. Everybody just shh.
Not even talking about it. So the peak of NFTs was last year around January, and that was it. And it's been a steady decline. Here we are in September of 2023. October of 2023. But you might as well just hang them on the wall. Hang
some tangible story. I watched, which I don't normally do, but I watched 60 Minutes last night, and they interviewed Rich Paul was on. They had General Milley too, but they had Rich Paul, which I thought was interesting. It was telling this story. Then I realized the day I was reading this morning, he's come out with a memoir, so that's why they had him on the show too. But it was interesting. It was interesting stuff, which I knew part of the story. When he met LeBron, before LeBron got drafted, LeBron hired him. And he tutored on this one agent for 3 years before he started his own company. But now the man has, in the last, 15 years, broke about $4 billion worth of deals for athletes. $4 billion. Now
that's how you get.
Yeah. Now his piece of that got to be at least $300-400 million.
Exactly. And that's how you get in the deal.
You're right.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Exactly.
That's the roadmap right there.
Pretty much. She be shouting them out at the Grammys and shit.
Rich. Adele.
Yep. That's the roadmap to get in the deal. I was trying to figure that out. You just laid it out for me. You just laid it all out for me. Got it. All right. I need to study the book. I need to read the memoir. Yeah,
it's coming out. I think it's out tomorrow or something like that.
Chapter 24. Adele.
Yeah.
They showed a shot of her with him, them sitting out at the games and stuff like that. Yeah, that's how you get it done.
She be look happy. Hello, it's me.
We're just waiting for them just to go ahead and announce it. Say, yeah, we've been married for like 6 months, like a year. Don't worry about it.
They showed. I was reading because I followed up on this, and they were showing her talking. Some person was coming on to her in the audience, and she was telling, no. Rich is my husband right there. I saw it today, but anyway, that's just all that stuff. But anyway,
yeah,
the thing he's done and what he's done, I didn't realize that. Well, I did know a little bit. They were coming down on him and said he's ruined the agent business because he empowered the athletes. But his thing last night was say, wait a minute, who's empowered? What happens to an athlete when he get traded in the middle of the night? He's in bed. He wake up, he turn the news on and find out he got traded. Nobody told him, his wife and kids. You got to tell him you got to move. So it's bad when an agent, when a player says, okay, I want to go here. I don't want to do it. I make a better deal and go someplace else. It's the same thing. He said, so who's loyal to who?
Yeah.
And so that's the point he was making last night. He said, I just give them opportunity to do things. The deal's worth it. We negotiate in good faith with everybody, and I get the deals done. And the guys believe in me, you know? So it was, I thought it was very interesting, 10-minute or so piece it was. So I went and found that article, just wanted to read some more of it because I was interested in it. But it's just business, you know what I mean? Because the guy was asking, well, you've been in meetings and stuff with Warren Buffett and people that. So I said, yeah. He said, but a lot of times, those kind of meetings, the best thing you do is just listen. I agree with that one. I used to go to a lot of stuff and don't do a lot of talking. You listen. If somebody's got something good to say, why should you say anything? Just absorb some of it. And that's what he was saying. So I listened and I applied later. It was a good piece. Very good piece. Again, like Gene said, that's how you get in a deal. Anyway, on that part, since I read an article, this is semi-sports or something like this. Drew Holiday, of course, got traded 3 times in a day or something like that. So the deal with Damian Lillard got traded to Milwaukee. So
Milwaukee.
Drew got traded from Milwaukee to the Trailblazers. And they subsequently traded him to Boston, which is a good deal for Boston because he's an upgrade for Marcus Smart. But then his wife wrote a piece, thanking the people in Milwaukee and stuff. But she also talked about the families and stuff that people don't really they see the guys pro athletes and the money making things they do, but they miss the part about how their families get affected. They got young kids, one starting kindergarten, one like 3rd grade or 2nd grade, and he's got traded in September when school's supposed to start.
Yeah.
So, but it was nice. What she said. So she's not bemoaning anything. She's just saying they're humans too. It was a very, very good article. Very good article. And then just they can, but it's because the kids. Cause what she was saying, like, it's one thing they understand it, but the kids, if kids got friends or different thing, they're young. So that's an adjustment for them. Now you got to take them away from them, take them someplace else. And as a parent, you have to deal with that too. As finding new people, or the wives in certain teams, or they're friends with each other and they do things together. Like, go to the gym, Pilates, or whatever else the females do and stuff. But so now you're into another circle. So it's a life adjustment for everybody. And I just thought it was a very interesting article as far as the human side, I suppose, if you want to put it that way.
Look at you. You've grown so much in this time. I'm so proud of you.
If I was close to you right now,
you'd still wouldn't be able to make contact. Calm down.
Oh, okay. You that fast now?
I'm fast enough.
But anyway, you read it right. Was the point interesting, or was it?
No, yeah, I thought it was really interesting. It really spoke to me as somebody who was like in Army brat for a good portion of my young life. It's the same idea that something comes down and you got no control, and you got to up and move, and you got to figure it out, and you got to reset your friends, reset your relationships, reset your support group. Yeah. And you see that a lot, and I think you can see that in sports. You can see that in the military. You can see that in some jobs. Some white collar jobs. Sometimes you just gotta get up and go.
It's like when you're up on the season and you've just got settled, having a good time in the fall. You got to go. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't experience that, but you've already back. But in the season, a lot of times I was not ready to come back to Florida. I'll just be honest with you. I love the regional schools better and upstate. So, yeah,
I did the same thing.
Yeah, better schools and stuff.
My last time out there was in the 7th grade, and it was better. I was head of the class.
Yeah, I was.
Education was good.
The systems are better.
Yeah, systems are better. Yeah.
Yeah, and yours a little bit different because I was going in the grade school. They still had segregation down in Florida, so it was a trip to coming back to that. I didn't think about that the other day. I was talking to somebody about that, but I was like, I forgot about that part. But anyway, that's what I just trying to. It's family, human interest, and just everybody's peoples. We peoples. Anyway,
just out here trying to do things.
Well,
trying to make it day by day.
So we got this. We still have in the sports line. You still got the Colorado Miracle going. What are they now? 3-2, or because they won this week. Or they
No, they won this week. Maybe
I
Arizona
know
State.
that, but were they 3-2-0? They were 3-0, so they're like 4-2.
4-1. 4-1.
Because they were 3-0.
Or no, they did lose 2. Yeah.
They lost 2. Yeah. Which they had to come back and beat the other night, but they still won.
Yeah.
We have duds of the Cowboys got their head beat in last night. I watched some of that game. The 49ers were just a much better team. There was nothing the Cowboys could do last night. You know what I mean? They whooped them like a redheaded stepchild. They just mad.
Yeah, that is.
Huh?
I think the Cowboys got real cocky real quick.
Yeah, they
forgot they still have like Dak and some other problems.
Dak is not the problem. I don't think anyway.
Some of those,
because I was following the group text last night, but I didn't want to get in on it because one of my brothers, is diehard Cowboys. I didn't want to do it. I just saw some of it, but they were just outclassed. They just looked like a much better team. I mean, much better. Anyway, so it's for all the Cowboy people out there. Oh, the NBA is about to get started. I watched my first preseason game, Lakers and Warriors Saturday night. I think the Lightning's playing tonight. I think the last preseason game maybe tonight. No, tomorrow. Or is it,
I think it's tonight.
The regular season starting.
Regular season starts Tuesday because it's a triple header. Because ESPN's advertising the heck out of it.
Okay, so the Lightning's playing Predators tomorrow.
Yeah, Vegas and Kraken and somebody else. Yeah, so yeah, Big Three like
started,
4 or 5 in the afternoon. You got that starting. Baseball's still going. Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, the Rays got swept. They're out of it already. The Orioles just took them down. So everybody's quiet on this side of town about that. Well, at least they were in it, but they were only in it for a hot minute. So we're liking that.
Yeah, I came back. It's been a good solid weekend of stuff.
So what's the Magic gonna do this year? I heard nothing about you guys Magic. Look at that look on his face right there. Never mind that.
I mean, I see some nice anniversary stuff coming down the pipe for merch.
What, they selling old Shaq jerseys or something?
No, I think the puffy 90s jackets, some of those kind of like those starter kind of deals. And those are great jackets. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna need anything. It's the far from guaranteed. Yeah, they're not gonna do nothing. It's gonna be solid. If you can name me a superstar on that team right now, that'd be great.
Ventura. What's his first name? Paulo.
Paulo.
He's a superstar. This kid's a bona fide superstar. He just happened to be playing in Orlando. Somebody, by the time his rookie deal up, he'll be somebody else.
Grab. Here we go.
But he is, what's the other? Is that guy marketing? Not marketing. What's the other? There's 2 brothers that's on that team.
Basically, what we're trying to tell you, we don't know anybody on the team, or we're gonna be watching any of those games.
I thought you were a season ticket holder. You gave him back?
That was 10 years ago.
They
actually had a player you can name.
Marketer.
Marketer? Marketer what?
No, but anyway, never mind.
How much are season tickets now? Can I get them on a discount? I was trying
to help you guys out, so you help your promo Orlando.
You did not help out at all with that. You just confused everybody and just saying, you know what? Orlando probably sucks right now. So okay, we get it. Come on, just stop digging it.
Yeah, I want to look at some prices now. Hold on. Yeah, 35th season. Season tickets starting at $15.75.
2 times they got to the finals in 35 years.
Why are you counting how many times they got to the finals, man?
Because he can.
Some teams never get there.
Man, y'all hard on the Magics.
No, some teams have never been past the second round, or
Well, they got some. Well, they got a monthly pass thing. 3+ games a month for $49.
Boy, they really going at it.
It's a monthly subscription. It's like your Netflix subscription.
They must be charging $30 for that beer.
I mean, it's a nice stadium. There's a lot of amenities. You might get something nice. I've been in the boxes. The boxes are nice, and the beer is cold. Well, the bar is so high up in the stadium, the beer definitely stays cold. Let me learn more about this. $50 a month ain't bad. Ain't mad at that at all.
Okay, so undoubtedly
go downtown.
You guys, I'll just give up on that. I was trying
to. Did it.
No,
You called out the magic. You called out stuff.
Ooh, that's a Florida resident discount too, man. I like this. Hold on.
Florida, wow. You know what? Next, you're gonna see it on the firm payment plan, $12.95 a month for the rest of your life.
Right.
Man, I didn't even know anything about a firm till a couple of months ago. And I was like, what is this? What are you trying to do?
They're trying to make sure they get, look, they want you to get your stuff. You'll be indebted to them for the rest of your life. Your minimum payment is $3.95. Anyway. Well, since y'all on the sports, y'all ain't talk about we ain't talking about Taylor Swift no more. I mean, I know we got a little bit of backlash, the over coverage with her and Kelsey. We just not gonna give it no play no more.
The NFL ain't got no shame. They gonna milk that thing as long as they can get whatever they can get out of it. Even though he got hurt last night over the weekend, I think, or something.
So we knew something was going to happen.
Like a light foot injury.
But I did like that they put out a statement. That statement was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, I posted it.
It's in the intersection of sport and entertainment, and we've seen an incredible amount of positivity around the sports.
Positivity.
Yeah, we got a lot of
27 million people watched that game the other night. They were playing the lowly New York Jets, and all their merchandise is selling. That's the positivity.
That's what it is. Yeah,
which is fine. That's not the question I want to ask, but I can't ask it here. But anyway,
somebody did say something about the last game she went to, though. I thought was funny. They said, "Wait a minute, maybe she is the Dazzler. She's sitting right next to Wolverine and Deadpool."
Oh yeah. They did say that. Like, there's the rumor.
That's the rumor. I thought that was funny. I was like, okay, there we go.
They got to hope. They got to finish those negotiations.
But no, it's still happening. It's just I put it in there, but I just kind of wait for somebody else to bring it up. But that's her.
Yeah, but you see, she didn't show up this week.
Well, can't come. She's got a life.
The movie's about to drop. She's busy.
Yeah, she got that movie,
and she got the European leg. We know that's where Gene's going.
So let me ask you a question.
It's cheaper than buying a hill.
So let me ask you a question. So you guys Swifties now?
I've been a Swiftie.
I'm down with Tay Tay.
Oh my goodness!
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Oh, okay, so I'm a little dated. I don't know any of those songs. Okay,
but now we have Bad Blood.
I know that one.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. That video is fire. That video is fire.
You guys sound like a bunch of 60
No.
It sounds like a boy beam.
Listen, man, that video's got every superstar model that you ever seen. Past, present, future, baby.
They still do videos?
Yeah. She still does videos. Wait a minute. They had the Video Music Awards a couple weeks ago. I got confused. I'm like, MTV still has videos?
Oh,
they
I
don't.
saw that.
It's on YouTube.
It was the night of my birthday. I was like, hey, why is the MTV Music Award playing on Discovery Channel?
Yeah, 15 channels. Simulcast. I'm like, what you are doing?
Taking all the money. So what's it about the China-led Marvel movies back into China right now? So that's a deal now? They're bringing all the reruns in and stuff they held out for 3 years? So anybody can tell that. I don't know what, I saw it, but I couldn't figure out what the whole hoo-ha was about.
I know they've been finding things in movies that they don't like. So if there's like a hint of a gay relationship, or maybe somebody says something bad about China or something like that, they're not letting these movies in. So the last couple of movies since Endgame, or actually since I think Doctor Strange, the second Doctor Strange, hasn't been playing in China. And that's a big enough market. That's for a lot of movies, that China market, which helps your international money.
But I thought what they did ahead of time was they make two versions. They
make two versions, right? Or they edit, and even when they do the voiceover, they don't say all the correct translation, from my understanding.
Yeah.
So if it was something that was deemed as inappropriate for their culture, they would change so some of the dialogue didn't make sense when it translated back into English. It was like, well, that's not what happened in that scene. But you take it as you get it, I guess. I mean, it's a country that decided that this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to do it.
No, they control the content.
Control everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, our country do too, but it's just done in a different way. But it's just what I mean.
Maybe we did. We won't. Never mind.
No. So okay, potential reasons over the years, including the presence of LGBTQ plus characters and symbols of U.S. patriotism, like the Statue of Liberty, the hiring of Eternals director Chloe Zhao, who was criticized for statements she made about her home country in interviews, and growing political tension between the U.S. and China. They mad.
So why would like Love and Thunder, the Thor movie, why would that be banned? Is there something in it that I missed that I don't that would offend somebody?
Female Thor? I don't know, man.
Okay. Female Warrior? Okay. All right.
I mean, it could be something like that. They didn't Black Panther has to pay. The second Black Panther didn't play. That's one of the ones that's about to go in there.
So the Woman King can't play over there, huh?
I don't think that went over there. I think is it Spider-Man play there? Because I had that whole end scene on the Statue of Liberty, and so I'm like, listen, it's just all of it's another lever to get back at the U.S.
Okay, all right, fine.
Because there's that money. Money talks.
You know that they have a thriving film industry too.
Yes.
So how many of the films that their film get over here too? You're not gonna get the Chinese nationalist movies that they make. You're not gonna get them here.
But they don't. They top the international charts all the time with their films because it's China. Their people will go see it
here.
But no. I said international.
Aren't we international from them? That's what I mean.
They're not releasing that stuff here for the most part.
Oh, really? Why wouldn't they?
Do you name me a Chinese film that got released here that you heard in the last couple of years that wasn't like some sort of prestige thing they're trying to get for the Academy Awards? Like a week to week.
I know that part.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. They make money. I understand they got a home film market. They still want to kind of protect it, but also if you can kind of needle it to the U.S. Yeah, you know what? You guys keep you're yelling at us about Taiwan. Hey, yeah. I'm trying to think of something like that. You can't have the flat.
But the thing about in the Top Gun Maverick with the patch on the jacket, so that when they released it over there, they took the patch off the jacket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the unnamed Asian country they were fighting that had these fifth generation. Well, we don't know what country it was. We're not going to say
was
whatever
Asian
country
or
it was.
Eastern country.
And no, it was an Asian country. We just don't know if it was supposed to be North Korea or China. Or we're not going to say that.
Well, that's what other country was it? Thailand?
Yeah, but they didn't say it, and that's what matters.
Look. They all on VPNs watching Tubi anyway, so it's all good. Them $8 movies on Tubi, they'll be all right.
Yeah, you'll get it. It's fine. For just you will get your stuff. You can sail the high seas of piracy and get whatever you want out in this world, but. Well, eventually, Great Wall of China.
Talk about movies. Did you see how Tubi's making a surge because of the fact that they got all these low budget movies coming out, but people are discovering other movies and like driving them up, like Pacific Rim, like the old 1998 Godzilla, or stuff like that.
That was the best Godzilla when it came out in '98. That was a good movie.
And people are making
the soundtrack was great. That movie was terrible. Eventually,
the movie was all right. The soundtrack was perfect. Though.
The one when they was in the Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, that one.
That's a good movie, man. I've seen it. I watch it every time I can.
That was a good.
I like it.
That was a good movie.
I really like it.
That was a good movie.
It was.
Speaking of, I saw that Equalizer 3 came straight out. So anybody watched it yet?
Yeah, I have.
No, went to a theater for a minute.
No, it's on my TV right now.
I watched it this morning.
Yeah, it didn't make any money. No, it did make some money. That digital window was that quick.
It's been about 3 or 4 months.
It's been that long?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe I don't know. I don't remember now. But I saw it. But it's good. It's long. But it's good. He's still McCall. He's deadly. He just mess you up, boss. He'll mess you up with his little partner from The Man on Fire, Dakota Fanning. Because I had to go back and watch Man on Fire, huh?
I didn't know her growing up was in there. Okay.
Yeah, she's playing opposite him. That's what we were talking about. They worked together 20 years ago when she was 10. So she's in this movie. So it's still, he does what he does. Rob McCall does. He kills people, but he's in Italy. So anyway,
all right, what we got next? What's up?
Hey, your guy got home. What's that kid name? Speaking of something about Asia, the kid. What's his name? King or Travis King, the guy that ran across the DMZ, came back.
Oh, we talked that last week, didn't we?
Oh, did we? Okay.
Yeah, we talked that last week.
That's fine.
Yeah, because we figured out that we think that something mental must be going on. The kid might need some help.
Yeah, he may need some, rather than killing him, he may need some other kind of help.
But because you saw how quickly they released him, they ain't got nothing to trade for that.
Yes, we just let this boy go.
Yeah, let this boy go. Yeah, let this boy go. We don't want Black Lives Matter over here.
What are you doing?
They already took the money and gone.
My
You don't hear nothing out of them, huh?
My bad.
So listen, speaking of your what's the word we're talking about? Social media people. Did you read the one about the guys that they was out hanging out with some women? I guess
Dummies.
Had too much to drink, and they raped the girl and filmed it and posted it.
Dummies.
Well, that's not right, and it's worse than dummies. But
yeah,
but, you know.
First, what? Right. I say this first. I say dummies because they was dumb for even being in putting themselves in that situation. Second of all, filming it, and then third of all, now we're gonna post social media. Here we go. Let me get this class. World star.
But in doing it, there's some kind of depraved. What's the best word for that? Depraved something. I don't know.
Did you see how these two boys look though?
Yeah.
But again, at 17, when I was 17 or 18, I had plenty of sense. Started a business. I wasn't influenced by these idiots. All right, I ain't gonna go down that road. All right, we did that.
Wait. Yeah. Listen.
So they didn't think they were doing something illegal.
No, they didn't.
They had to know it was illegal. You had to know it was illegal. That whole thing. They didn't care. They were going to get theirs. And
no. It's like the woman we were talking about last week who filmed herself looting. Something wrong with people's brain now. They don't think it's illegal or something that they're doing, or they think they're beyond the law.
They know that's not legal.
Yeah, that one is just plain dumb. I'm doing that's for the clicks. That's for the cloud, as Gene likes to say.
Yeah, but then I would question who released it. Which one of them released it, or did they show somebody and somebody else released it? I mean, that could happen as well. Because some of these people keep these videos on their phones and stuff, or send them to friends. Hey man, this happened. All of a sudden, it gets out there. Somebody done got $300 for the footage, and now you in jail.
Yeah, that's.
You mean it's like what was that movie? Not Dead Presidents, the one with Lawrence Tate in, and he's got the video of walking around with the video, selling copies of the video of him killing the clerk in the store. Menace to Society. He's walking around with the videotape, showing everybody, selling copies of the videotape of him shooting the clerk. Like, is that? Oh, that's how it all started. Got it.
So kids, videotapes were a form of physical media that used magnetic, like strips of plastic, to imprint audio and video on, and you would play it into a machine called a VCR that never had the correct time.
So what does that mean?
He's trying to tell people
he was still showing it and selling it.
He was still showing it and selling it, but he was trying to educate the TikTok.
I get that.
What a VCR is. I mean, don't even mention beta then. Laserdisc.
I couldn't explain. Laserdisc I could explain. Beta I don't know, because I think that by the time we paid attention, that was gone.
Curtis can take us down the memory road.
Beta only lasted a hot second. So I know a guy was selling a couple of betas, and the next thing the betas were obsolete. You couldn't do nothing with a beta. You couldn't do nothing with a beta after about 84. People had VHS. For whatever reason, just took it over.
Oh, because porn.
I wouldn't know. What are you saying?
The porn industry made that happen, mostly allegedly, because it was an easier format for them to film in, and it was easier format for people to get the machines to play at home.
Because betas were better.
Betas were better, but betas was more expensive, right? And the machines were more expensive, and the production was more expensive.
Thanks for that bit of history. I just thank you.
Listen, sometimes the market is created because sometimes it's just cheap to do it this way.
Okay.
You were out in LA. Half those warehouses were full of.
I know that the valley.
They're trying to move things out in the valley. They're trying to.
Yeah. Anyway,
you gotta ship these things out.
The strikes are still going on all over the place, right? Nurses on strike. They fix one strike. UAW on strike against Mack Truck. So what's with the striking country? Anybody?
Healthcare want a piece of that. Everybody see you can get stuff done with that. Hey, let's shut down all of this for a few months and see what they do then. Because then what's going to happen is, like you said last week when we touched on this for a bit, it's all good until it starts affecting your everyday life.
Yep.
You go up to a Kaiser hospital or something. You can't get in. You need your meds, and you can't get them, or you know.
If it ain't an emergency situation, we ain't taking you. You're gonna have to reschedule.
It's just like what happened on Capitol Hill. You kick the speaker out before you figure out what you're gonna do after you kick the speaker out. They hadn't thought that far enough ahead.
What a mess.
But really, seriously, nobody thought that far enough ahead. So now you're sitting there, can't get any work done. Because because the procedure, how it works. Oh, I didn't think about that part. Who was going to get to replace him? How long it was going to take to do it? Anyway, I just thought you can put that along with internet idiots too, but that's another story. You can file it on the internet idiots too. That's just me. I'm sorry.
Lord have mercy.
What? That's pretty much it, gentlemen. I don't know if anybody had
I think that's it.
The temperatures, it's been 7 degrees for the last 2 days here in Tampa. It feels really, really great. Not sweating. Yeah, it's just really nice. A little bit of a breeze.
Had the windows open all weekend. When it happened Sunday, it was like, we opened the windows today. It's been great. I feel like I'm not even in Florida right now.
Well, it's good for what? We're good here for like until like March, right? It'll get warmer again a little bit. It won't be like summer warm, but we got some nice stuff right now.
Well, let me ask you this, because I've been reading, not that I can predict the weather or anything like that, but they saying Florida's gonna be pretty cold this winter. You guys prepared for that? Yep. They said this Florida cold this year gonna surprise a lot of people. A lot of people be like, "What is happening? This is Florida."
Is that La Nina or El Nino? La Nina.
One of them.
You won't have these people trying to walk around in shorts.
No. Oh no, they will. They'll have shorts and boots with fur.
Nice.
So you want to go ahead and get your flu shots and your COVID shots, and they're not doing that either.
They ain't doing that either. I've overheard conversations this weekend from people that was like, "I ain't never had one. I ain't never gonna get one." They microchipping us. I'm like, what world am I in? Where am I?
Darwin had some really good theories that you could see go into practice real soon.
Microchipping you for what, though? Is my question always.
No, they already know where you are. You got a driver's license.
You got a phone. You got a cell phone.
Yeah. You're telling everything you do on a smartphone.
Every day, you're telling everything.
You're throwing clout.
They already know where you are.
They already microchip.
They know. They know you stole that PPP money. They still coming for you.
They microchip. If you see, like you were telling the story last week,
unless your business made a lot of money,
charging his phone up on the side of the 7-Eleven building, the homeless guys. Yeah. Everybody got phones.
Everybody got. You can track the homeless now.
Bootlegging hotspots and things.
They won't though, because that means they got to help them.
Oh, they still tracking them. They know where they is.
They know you do something wrong. They'll be right on you like a short overcoat.
Push you over the border. You gotta go to the next county. Bye.
Anyway,
let me put this chip in your arm. What? Anyway,
I need to go back on vacation.
Yeah, I'm ending with that. Yeah.
All right, stop the car.
He said, "What? There's no outro, no nothing. The boy can't say goodbye. We can't say, hey, have a nice week. We can't end on a good note."
All right, go ahead.
The man said, "Stop recording."
Go ahead, Adrian. I'm sorry.
We in here.
We in here. We're just glad you're here with us on this journey through the end of days.
Well, nice.
Why we gotta be in the days?
I thought you said bring some.
Wrong?
I thought you said do something bright.
I said something bright.
End of days.
This man said we here
in a world where vampires strike. Arnold Schwarzenegger is.
Wow. The man just said end of days.
Fine. It's all good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. This is fine.
The last words from this man. Everything's fine. This is fine.
Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe to Liquid Late Nights on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, or any of your favorite platforms.